gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Because coming to you live from the beautiful on-air media studios in glorious Dallas, Texas. I'm not very good with adjectives. This is Far Out Fiesta, episode 168, CGoodFellow 2020 Retrospective. I am your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast, Robb Hudspeth, JuliAnna Briscoe, and Kristin Keith. Since we're kind of still in the holiday season, tell me where you have seen the coolest holiday lights in your lifetime. Where have you gone and seen the most impressive display of holiday lights? Kristin, since you look panicked and
oh, fudge.
I can come back.
Okay, yeah, come on.
Jules, what about you?
Can I get I'm gonna be dorky and be like, the hearts of our friends and family.
Love it.
The lights.
Perfect.
I don't know.
I got. What about you, Rob?
YouTube.
Okay.
No. There's this really cool house. I think it's in Las Vegas or something. But they have their whole Christmas light display. Saints to Slayers, Raining Blood.
Awesome.
Cool.
So I mean, the entire light show
it
is
blinks with the drum beat.
That's cool.
With screaming Raining Blood, and you see all the it's a cool house.
What about you,
I want
Kristin?
it.
Well, heck, if we can just talk about pictures
Sure
and video.
Do whatever you want. It's a free-for-all.
I guess Disney World?
Yeah, see, mine is Epcot. I was at Epcot over the holidays, and it was fantastic. I mean,
my favorite place on
many years
earth.
ago, but yeah, I was at Epcot, and it was amazing.
Strip club.
What about you, Jason? Strip club. They have a pretty good light show there as well.
I'm sure.
Kind of stroby.
Year round.
What about you, Jason?
Lights.
Headlights.
Yeah, on the freeway probably. I don't know.
Sorry.
All right. Far out.
Inappropriate.
So this is your life, Captain Goodfellow. It's not just a retread of old Captain Goodfellow, one of our longest running kid shows. Scenes, enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Captain Goodfellow's anonymous death threats caused the FOF bigwigs to decide a career retrospective is in order for you.
I've been receiving death threats.
And you're going to receive another one if you don't keep your face out of my shit.
I was just composing a threatening text. Die. Send.
From you two? I thought we were besties.
Oh my God, you are such a delusional shack of shit.
With breath that kicks me in the nuts.
Leave now or I'll unleash all kinds of rage I usually save for sloppy nail technicians.
But it's my show. Leaving.
Yay! All right, so a lot of changes have been happening since the good captain began his show, and not the least of which is the cancellation of the 90210 reboot.
Say what?
Well, tonight's show is just about the lazy... Well, okay, it's not about the lazy writing by reusing material that has been podcast before, but it's about providing a glimpse into the Captain Goodfellow's podcasting legacy. We'll begin with confessionals from our core cast and Henrietta.
Say what? Did she say I wasn't in the core cast? I used to be a doctor's wife. I had a wonderful life, munching gluten-free figs while eunuchs fanned me. The more familiar I became with Captain Goodfellow and Loopy Loo and Nelson, the more my life spiraled out of control. And my marriage to the doctor was annulled after he died of very suspicious causes. I'm a vagabond. Many nights I sleep in Captain Goodfellow's laundry closet with my chastity belt on. I don't want Captain Goodfellow to think I'm easy. But I'm wondering, who's going to tell him that what he has is incurable?
The captain freed me from a Liverpool pet menagerie, which is what pet shops are called in the UK. After that, for a while, we were inseparable, but then we had that conjoined twin severance surgery. I'd like to think that Captain Goodfellow thinks of me as his equal, though I am certain I am way better than he is. I've been putting my name on his things and putting his things in my name for when his mental and physical health degenerates even more than it already has.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to lie. Me and the captain have had our ups and downs. He continues to treat me like I'm his helper, and I continue to grind little bits of shaved metal into his Ovaltine. I fully intend to take over Captain Goodfellow's lighthouse by force if I have to, and Henriette is no obstacle at all. I'll shoot a couple of knockouts suppositories up her butt, and she's out cold. I've been there, done that. It's easy. Nelson could be a little trickier, but I'm not above seducing a marmoset to claim my rightful spot in the Goodfellow hierarchy.
So what is this again? A confessional booth? Oh, bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Oh my God, shut up. When we return from our commercial, we'll play the clip of our very first episode. Wait, you don't have the clip? No. Fluck. Okay, then I guess we'll have to reenact it.
Have you heard the great news?
Middle East tensions are lessening?
No.
Well, the world is going to work together to save the planet, eh?
Not even close.
My lobster mustache is coming in nicely.
That's not it either. No. And your lobster mustache makes you look like a catfish.
Well, you don't have to be mean about it.
Well, there's a new fast food tongue painting restaurant. It's a fast food tongue painting restaurant in the Pod Cityplex.
And what's it called?
Splits.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
Well, play nice with our Ukraine sponsors.
I'm familiar with the idea of fast food, but I'm trying to wrap my head around the tongue painting contest.
Oh, it's fabulous. You go in and you pick out your chicken nuggets, and then an airbrush artist paints your tongue.
And there are 5 distinct tongue painting options.
Disney-like princess, Disney-like prince, a spider-like man, Peter and Jane Fonda.
I just came back from Spitz. Look at my tongue.
Wow, it looks kind of like Ariel.
My tongue looks like Peter Fonda in the Easy Rider.
Yeah, it looks more like Dennis Hopper.
Shut up,
Shut up,
Gary.
Gary.
Splits. Fast food tongue painting.
And now a quick restaging of a scene from episode 45.
Goodfellow morning, boys and girls. It's a beautiful morning at the Captain's Lighthouse Duplex. Nelson the Marmoset and my helper are both here to amuse you. And if you're not careful, you may just learn something. Doubt it, but it's possible.
Good morning, Captain Goodfellow. Good morning, helper Loopy Loo.
I'm an equal partner.
Yes, so you are.
Good morning, Nelson the Marmoset.
Beautiful morning, helper Loopy Loo.
It's just Loopy Loo.
Would you like to play I Spy, Nelson?
What about me?
Love to, Captain G. I spy with my little eye a very pissed off person.
Lupe Lou?
You're damn right. I'm plotting some very wicked things.
Did either of you notice that hypochondriac Henrietta is on my roof?
Well, marmosets aren't known for their keen powers of observation.
Yeah, and they're not known for being condescending to women either. But we're great at that, yeah.
So, what do you suppose she's doing up there, Captain G?
How about you ask her? Never mind, I'll do it. Henrietta, what are you doing up there?
I had this strange pain on my side, so I clicked on WebMD.
Wait, isn't your husband a doctor?
He lost his license for providing me with too many prescriptions.
Does he still have his pad?
WebMD suggested that my pain, it might be a cramp, and that fresh air might help.
Cramps need bananas.
BANANAS.
So I figured that the ground level air was too polluted, and I should seek higher ground.
Yeah, Captain Goodfellow is a gassy sumbitch.
Asshole usually blames me.
And since the captain's lighthouse roof is the tallest in the neighborhood,
And the structure with the most penises sprayed on it.
Well, second most when you consider Lupe Lou's Miata.
Yes, there are a lot of penises sprayed on my Miata. That is true.
spray painted.
That's what I said. Spray painted. Literally what I said.
I needed fresh air, so I climbed up here, and now I'm paralyzed with fear. I can't move, and I'll probably die here.
Well, I'm going to take her shoes when she dies.
I think there's a moral to this story.
Yeah, of course you do.
You can't rush patience.
Okay, that's it. You're not going to do anything to save Henrietta's life.
I'm getting so cold up here. My extremities are numb. One of the tiny bones in my index finger just snapped off.
Well, have a good fellow morning.
Wait, I'm supposed to say that. It is in my contract.
I'm going to eat Henrietta when she's almost dead.
In our first session, to avoid legal action, the Captain Goodfellow court cast and Henrietta.
Why do you keep saying it like that? To avoid legal action, we had to issue the following public apology.
The Captain Goodfellow's lighthouse gang and Henrietta
Again? What?
would like to apologize for taking the following positions on our show.
Yeah, we'd like to publicly state that the Titanic was not a hoax perpetrated to make the too-long movie 85 years later.
And we'd also like to publicly state that the actor who played the British across-the-hall neighbor on The Jeffersons was not solely responsible for the JFK assassination.
We'd also like to publicly...
No.
You don't get one.
Know your place, Henrietta.
Those apologies allowed us to continue podcasting, and the rest, as I say, is history. Up next is a clip from episode 73, a Valentine's Day special. Roll the clip, Jason. No. Well, hey, Jason, what are you doing after the show?
Captain Goodfellow.
Valentines! No, it's just sad that only 4 of us are still alive on Lighthouse Island. Hacked off limbs as far as the eye can see.
Oh, dude. Way to open this children's show on a downer.
Well, you have to admit, having only 2 males and 2 females left on this island complicates Valentine's Day, like using CGI to show your work on a math problem.
Well, I made a very nice Valentine's card.
Me too, Captain G.
Valentine's Day is a day where we celebrate love by buying paper goods that will be looked at once and sit somewhere until it's acceptable to throw them away. Nelson, who are you giving your Valentine to?
Loopy Loo.
Well, that's good. I was going to give mine to Henrietta the hypochondriac.
She told you to just call her Henrietta, right?
Well, since when do I care what a woman says?
High five! Loopy Loo's coming, be cool.
Hello, Captain Goodfellow.
Hello, Nelson.
Hello, Henrietta the Henrietta?
Hello, Loopy Loo.
We want you both to know that we spent a really long time on these Valentines.
And we're certain that you will display them and cherish them forever.
Display them?
Yeah, in a custom display cabinet that you built to display Valentines. Silly? Yeah.
Shit. Really?
That's the expectation.
Well, would you like us to give you your Valentines first?
Or would you like to give us your Valentines first?
Oh, well, these idiots can't decide shit. We'll hand you our Valentines on 3. 1.
She's right, we can't decide shit.
2.
Particularly if it's shit as useless as Valentine's cards.
3. Here you go, Captain Goodfellow.
Here you go, Nelson.
Would you two mind giving us a moment to collect our emotions from receiving such wonderful Valentine's Day cards?
And perhaps to sketch out plans for that Valentine's Day display case.
Of course.
Take your time.
Give me your card that you were going to give Loopy Loo.
All right, and I'll take yours for Henrietta.
All right, ladies, here are your Valentines.
Being handed to exactly who we intended to give them to.
Yes, Lupe Lou, with her shrill voice and condescending attitude, Queen of the Ballbusters, was who I picked to be my Valentines.
Oh, I have to be honest with you, Henrietta. I had originally picked Lupe Lou to be my Valentines.
Oh.
But only because I thought you were out of my league.
Oh,
Are you feeling adventurous?
heck yes.
Did you know that a marmoset's penis is shaped like a scorpion's tail?
Really? I love it when scorpions sting my vagina. I love it.
Captain G, I was your second choice for Valentines. Okay, well, I'm gonna pound some cinnamon schnapps until I black out. Then.
Can I come with you?
Only if you want to be stabbed.
Oh, have a good fellow Valentine's Day, boys and girls.
Holy crap, Nelson. Where did you learn to do that?
Me? I had no idea you were a contortionist.
Just found out myself.
Well, thank you.
Sting me, Nelson.
Our next sketch is sponsored by our good friends at Bronze Rodeo, where gristle is actually seasoning.
I don't think anybody saw me pull into the Bronze Rodeo parking lot.
Surprise!
Well, you motherfuckers broke into my car again. You know I have PTSD from the last time.
Well, we thought we would surprise you by taking you out for an elegant dinner.
At Bronze Rodeo?
We also thought we'd surprise you with by hiring a truck and a crew to remove all of your furniture again.
And once your house was completely empty of all your furniture,
We intercourse all over the place on your hardwood floors. Yay!
That sounds painful.
well, the kind of pain that makes me feel alive.
Well, join us tonight and find out.
I have no furniture, and you three are planning another orgy in my empty house?
Well, always the pessimist. Come on.
When I'm presented with things that make me unhappy,
I'm clinically unhappy, bitch.
I try to look on the bright side.
Henrietta, your friends came out to throw you a surprise party.
What's your favorite restaurant?
And they dragged you inside, kicking and screaming.
There's a kicking and screaming person discount.
I feel certain that my elbow is shattered.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
It is my birthday, but I thought everyone had forgotten.
We just didn't really care.
We figured that there was some way we could get you to make your own surprise birthday cake from this box of birthday cake mix.
Surprise!
All right, next up, a scene from our first 30-minute show. The scene we're about to roll is from episode 137. It's a scene called Memory Lane.
Well, let's take a moment to think back on all of the ways this uniform has appropriately touched you.
Let's go with impacted you.
We'll start with the person I expect to have the lamest example. Henrietta, you're up. Lupe Lou, you're on deck.
Ooh, I'm your closer.
Damn right you are, Nelson. All right, Henrietta, how has my uniform impacted you?
I remember it like it was yesterday. My husband, Dr. Gloopity Gloppity.
Wait, your last name is Gloopity Gloppity.
My most recent witness protection last name, yes. My husband, Dr. Gloopity Gloppity, and I were sitting in our breakfast nook, and I believe our conversation went something like this.
Darling, I wrote you those 7 prescriptions.
Thank you, dear.
Hey, let's clean up this memory a little, for the kids.
My husband, Dr. Gloopity Gloppity, and I were sitting in our breakfast nook, and I believe our conversation went something like this.
Stay in school.
Don't do drugs. Couldn't agree more.
Say no to drugs.
No. Now, let's finish decorating these cookies for the orphanage holiday party.
These are edibles for the GOAO.
Greatest of all orgies.
But no, kid friendly. Greatest of all Oreos.
We are almost done decorating these cookies for the orphanage.
Look, Captain Goodfellow is swinging around his lighthouse flagpole, stoned out of his... enjoying some light cardio. Wow.
That's quite a uniform he has there.
Yeah, do you think it's supposed to show that much of his...
Oh, it's showing more than I want to see of so many things. He has cornrows down there.
Native Americans called them Maze roll? Maze Rose, yeah.
Either way.
He's got him.
Either way, highly inappropriate.
Well, I mean, it almost makes me lose respect for him.
Right, because it makes him look like he's dressed by a lunatic.
Yes, with an unnatural fondness for all garments that do not breathe at all.
You could splash around in his sweat bubbles.
I wouldn't think children would want to be around him. Henrietta? Henrietta! Oh, hello? 911. Yes, it's Dr. Gloopity Gloppity again.
So your memory is of the uniform exposing me, stinking,
Yep.
and then you blacking out. I mean, enjoying an unscheduled nappy time.
Yeah, that sucked. A probation board is going to hear about this, Henrietta.
No, please, no. I'll do anything. And this anything I'm offering has no conditions whatsoever.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, that means no. It means no.
Yeah, are you ready for my memory, Captain Goodfellow?
Ready as a hobo sleeping on a train track.
I don't know what to do with that.
His blood sugar is dropping. He's going to get weirder.
Nelson, the most narrow fish stick in the world was about the circumference of a 10-penny nail.
Power through it, Loopy-Loo.
I'm brunching on the promenade with my stylish friend Derek.
Hey, you don't pronounce the K.
My stylish friend Derek.
The C is silent too.
Okay, Derek.
Nailed it! Nailed it, Loopy-Loo. Loopy-Loo, I have a question for you, and I hope the subject isn't too sensitive.
Yeah, it's really hard to cure poison ivy down there.
Kid friendly.
My question has nothing to do with your rashes, Loopy-Loo.
I have some questions about your rashes.
Henrietta, you're banned from this flashback.
Bitch!
Well, I have your probation officer on speed dial. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Well, where was I? That's right. Dury looks at me and he says,
Hey, my sensitive question is about Captain Goodfellow.
"Yeah, it is a false jaw. He had to pawn his real jaw to pay for his cocaine. His coke.
Look, it's not his jaw. It's not his jaw, it's his uniform. I mean, he looks like...
A nice dancer from 1984.
Well,
an elegant, maitre d' at a restaurant that serves bass by the bucket.
well...
A third-grade art project made out of glued macaroni.
I mean, all of that's true. But I was thinking... he looks like if a piñata was... fell in love and got married and planned a family with like a wooden yard Uncle Sam holding a flag.
The treasured love child of a piñata and yard art.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If I was a fountain, I would never grow tired of spewing water from my...
Here, eat this, Captain G. It will raise that blood sugar enough to make you almost lucid.
Oh, thank you. Wow, much better. Nelson, you're up.
And you'll be recess from reality for almost 36 hours.
Do you have any more of that?
Henrietta.
Sorry.
Captain Goodfellow's uniform may have changed my life. I'm in a bar across from the lighthouse.
Sandbar?
Sure. I'm at a sandbar looking over at the lighthouse with this beautiful woman.
So you're saying you work at the lighthouse?
That's right.
Doing what?
Whatever the captain needs me to do.
You ever whack a guy?
No comment.
You ever whack off?
No! Sorry.
No?
Yes to the second one. Would you like me to go back? Would you like to go back to the lighthouse with me?
Whatever we do. What will we do when we get there?
I'm sure we can think of something.
We can have a shaving cream Mona Lisa.
Sure.
Or we could do it.
Work out together?
We can work out together until we're both raw and completely dehydrated.
Sounds like a plan.
Whoa, hold on. Is that what Captain Goodfellow wears?
That is his uniform.
Oh my god, this date is over.
I don't understand.
Captain Crunch killed the rest of my family.
I never noticed how much he looks like Captain Crunch.
After eating a communal bowl of Captain Crunch, my family immediately developed a fatal allergy to whatever that corn syrup shit is.
And 30 seconds later, Roxy was hit by a bus.
Whoa! Hey, do you think that kids are going to know that I'm tripping?
Quiet.
So you see, not only did your uniform keep me from procreating, they won't know what that means, right? Procreating with the woman of my dreams, and not only that, but she was killed as a result.
Oh, that seems a little dark for a kid's show, Nelson.
I like my men dark.
Our final scene.
Shut up, Gary. Our final scene is from episode 144, and it's called Henriette Yo. Enjoy.
Yo, tweens, I need to drip and or bounce in a minute, but
We having a great show for you this morning, tweens.
I had barely started my introduction.
Thanks for interrupting her, Captain G.
Yep, doing us a solid. She drones on.
Okay, I'm Henrietta. I spent the majority of my tween years in boxcars scrapping with hobos for chaw.
Tonight's show theme is cyberbullying.
The Lighthouse crib players will be performing some provocative theater.
Nobody told me that. I'm Commando. Cyberbullying? Oh, Lupe Lou bullies me in 3D. Maybe I can channel her rage toward Captain Goodfellow.
Did somebody say Captain Goodfellow?
How would you introduce Lupe Lou at a party?
My helper? Oh no!
That's right. Run away. You can't hide forever, man. Come back at him.
This was supposed to be my introduction segment. Why is everyone else getting to speak so much?
I haven't said much.
We're going to dim the lights for a moment. What? We can't dim the lights?
But we have costume changes.
We'll just have to rely on our viewers to turn their backs when we're stripping on camera.
Wink.
Nobody better play stripper music.
No, I'm not stripping. I take off these overalls and there's nothing.
That's one of the benefits of being a marmoset.
Not having to strip for one podcast viewer? Let him enjoy.
And we get free Tic Tacs at CVS.
In about 30 seconds, you will meet a few tweens dabbing in cyberbullying.
If she's not stripping, then I'm not either.
Bitches, I'm still stripping.
The threat of Captain Goodfellow stripping took down all of Podcast City for 3 days. Technically, the Captain Goodfellow show is still on probation, and if I have it my way, it will be relaunched as Loopy Lou's Lighthouse. But we'll see. Stay tuned.
Laters.
And this has been for our Fiesta episode 168 Goodfellow 2020 preview. I have been your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast, Kristin Keith.
Yeah.
JuliAnna Briscoe. And Robb Hudspeth. Hey, is anybody working on any late December projects that they would like to
End of the
discuss?
year.
Yeah, actually, I just shot something today. I'll tell you about it later.
All right, looking forward to it.
Uh-huh.
All
Yeah,
right,
really.
cool.
I got
Totally.
some stuff in the back pocket, but also I finished school.
She finished school.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I have a degree, bitches.
That is awesome.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Cool.
She educated.
That is
I'm
awesome.
educated.
All right. Anybody else? Anything? All right. Good night.
Schlater.